Salvia. Now, salvia is like the Dark Dimensions version of DMT. It's like DMT from hell. It has kind of similar effects, but instead of filling the user full of positivity, love, and warmth, they are injected full to the brim of terror, overflowing with fear. People posting themselves, giving their friends who didn't realize how intense it was salvia, telling them, oh, it's just like weed. Meanwhile, it is nothing like cannabis. Nothing at all. Salvia story. So we've got trapped in 2 dimensions. Salvia divinorum, 5 times extract, and cannabis. Now, I smoked about 1/5 grams of 5x salvia in a pipe. Well, this guy gets right to it. After about 5 minutes after I had decided that the salvia had no effect on me, my friends and I, the others had not smoked salvia and were acting as sitters, decided to smoke some weed. Now, I took 2 very heavy hits from the pipe and disappeared. Oh, so he just went poof gone? I could still see the others in the room, but the dimensions of the room had become grossly distorted. I thought that I was simply stoned from the weed and so said nothing. Pretty soon I started laughing to anything that was said, caused by the weed. However, this leads me to my first other world. I was hung upside down and with my head resting on an infinitely long conveyor belt. Everything was black, and the conveyor belt was just the outline of a conveyor belt, 2 white lines stretching off into nothingness. There was still a small window through which I could see the room and everything else. The conveyor belt was moving, and on it were bumps which were hitting my head at the rate of my heartbeat. My heartbeat had become incredibly loud, and everything, my breath, my laughter, was to its rhythm. Someone said something, and one of my friends and I both started laughing. The typical stoned laugh where I can't stop. I felt myself forced to laugh, because the bumps on the conveyor belt that were forcing the laughs out. I looked at my friend and realized that he too must be hung over a conveyor belt in his imagination.